What if Miami signed Drew Brees? Would Saban have stuck with the NFL? Would the Patriots have as many titles, presumably to get in a tougher division? And would the Saints have drafted Vince Young?
This is probably not just Saints. Like, this is the football what if of all time because of the Saban factor. Yeah, Saban would have stuck with the NFL. The Dolphins would have been awesome with Drew Brees. He took the Saints, who were like a sad 3-win team, and they went straight to the NFC Championship game. Yes, the Patriots would have won fewer titles. Drew Brees would have won a couple divisions with the Dolphins. I think Drew Brees is that good. They would not have drafted Vince Young. I mean, maybe they would have eventually talked themselves into it, but this is a thing I've reported in the past. Matt Leinart was the guy they were highest on that year early in the draft process.
Doesn't surprise me. That fits.
Yeah.
That fits.
They were highest on Matt Leinart, but they kind of scrapped looking at quarterbacks when they had the second pick in the draft that year. And obviously ended up with Reggie Bush. You know, the other guy before their surprise Reggie Bush fall was going to be A.J. Hawk. Would that have changed his future as the broadcaster on the Pat McAfee show? Who knows? But so here's the ultimate what if. All right, so I think it changes. You know, Alabama doesn't have a dominant title. Does LSU have more title? I mean, so many what ifs. But here's the one I want to ask Nick. What do you think happens so the other quarterback they were thinking of signing, who was actually on a plane flight to New Orleans when Drew Brees signed and they said you can cancel your trip, was Josh McCown, young Josh McCown. So Josh McCown and Matt Leinart are in here when Sean Payton takes over as a head coach. Drew Brees helped him cement his reputation as a quarterback guru. They probably would have tried another one along the way, maybe tried some younger ones along the way. But what happens to Sean Payton's career if he doesn't get Drew Brees?
Entirely possible, like that. His whole trajectory is different. I mean, there's a lot of good coaches who just don't get the right quarterback and they don't get to have the career, you know. And it's just it can be circumstance that dictates it. Like personnel is so important. It doesn't matter how smart you are if you never get anyone to run it. So it's entirely possible. Like if you come in like Sean and you tear everything down kind of the way he did and then you don't win games immediately, like you could lose your locker room kind of really quickly too. I mean, we saw the same exact thing happen with Josh McDaniels in Denver. Denver.
In Denver and Vegas.
He tore down Denver, got rid of everybody, kind of it was very Sean-like. It was very Belichick-like. And then, you know, they weren't great. They, you know, Tebow did his thing or whatever, but like it didn't last. And then again in Vegas. So if you don't win right away when you do that, like you can lose the building very quickly.